Finding the ideal candidate for us is like finding a needle in a haystack. I basically manage the entire life cycle of the employee, from recruiting, onboarding, through employee relations, performance management, benefits, payroll, and termination. With National Bankruptcy Services being in a very niche industry, recruiting isn't always like the easiest. We recruit a lot of bankruptcy specialists and foreclosure specialist type positions. Those candidates aren't always easy to find. With ADP posting to different platforms, and I'm not having to spend so much time sourcing and digging through LinkedIn profiles or Indeed resumes to try to find candidates because they're coming to us. Prior to ADP Workforce Now, everything was manually input, from recruiting to background to onboarding. Everything is just coming from the same information that the employee or candidate has put into the system. The manual work with that is just decreased significantly. We're administrative services, but it's a financial services industry. Our clients require us to do a very detailed background check on every employee that we have. And not only do we have to do one before onboarding, we also have to do background checks every 3 years on every employee. We absolutely would not be able to do the screening, the background screening for any employee without the assistance of ADP. It's just, the process would be too strenuous. Actually, I just don't think it would be possible, because we can't go in and manually search all the jurisdictions that ADP is capable of doing. We'd probably have to hire multiple people full-time to do what ADP is doing for us. With ADP's help, I have the ability to run a more lean and efficient HR team. Going from recruiting to background checks to onboarding, we would have to re-enter the same data at least twice. We used to have someone who entered in new hires every Monday morning when we had orientation. Some days, if we had a really big orientation, it would literally go into Tuesday to continue entering in new hires. One of the things that I wanted to explore was the different products and services that ADP offers, and how do they integrate, and how can they save time. So by having the candidate put all their information in themselves from candidacy to employment, which meant we weren't having to manually take the information from recruiting to putting it in the background and then putting it into the onboarding. I'm a fan of ADP because it allows me to do my job, and it allows me to do my job better.